Hello everyone, this is Sarah Tarot. I hope that you're doing well and I hope that the start of the new year it's going really well for you. I'm going to do a reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And let's see, I'm going to begin with Aries, of course, and go from there. Clear your mind, be open to receive the messages, and let's begin. Do remember these readings are for fun. Angels of our universe, guardians of our souls, bring to me enlightenment, clarity, wisdom, and intuition to offer you messages of comfort, love, healing, and prosperity through this card. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Aries? What messages do you have for the sign of Aries, Spirit? What messages do you have for Aries? What Aries needs to know, Spirit? Something good is coming. That's what I hear. Something good. Let's see. I knew it. I feel it. Something really good, Aries. Wow, Aries. Whatever it is that you manifested, whatever it is that you desire, you are going to get it. You are going to have, your expectations are going to be met beyond what you dream, what you wanted, what you desire, what you hope. It is going to, it's just going to exceed your expectations. This is going to give you a life like no other. This is going to give you comfort, security, peace of mind. This is going to give you the opportunity to move to something nicer. There's an upgrade, a major upgrade for you, son of Aries. To the beginning of the year, this is an amazing energy coming your way. Look at that. Balancing your money. Some of you are going to learn this year how to take your money from what it is to where you wanted it to go. It's almost like you start learning how to invest, how to make some very powerful decisions when it comes to your money, to use with your source of income. Some of you may pay something off and then take that money and begin allocating into something that will grow, that will be nurtured, that you are going to be able to feel extremely secure. As time goes by, you begin to build legacy wealth. This is what's happening here. The Two of Pentacles and the Judgment. With this message here, son of Aries, you should feel excited about what's coming for you. If you're finding yourself maybe a little bit defeated for whatever might happen or might have happened last year or something along those lines, it is time to begin to feel excitement for everything that's coming for you. And this could be Aries, moon, rising, sun. You're going to feel a lot of excitement coming your way. You're going to finally feel you have some type of control in your life. You feel content. If there was a setback, a disappointment, something has taken you to a place that you never thought or expected. I've seen somebody has been tearful, crying, your eyes were dry. It's just tearful. That's going to change. You're going to change that. Look at that, this star. Something is going to be better than what it was. You're going to now feel very excited. Some of you are going to receive an unexpected call from someone who is in a powerful position, and this person is going to offer you an opportunity for you to be among the stars. It's almost like if you are in a company where you have an opportunity to do public speaking, train, standing from a public and standing from of the employees. You have that opportunity. You're going to be moving, elevating to something that give you more authority from what you currently have. And that's what the energy that I'm feeling. There is going to be moments of where you're going to think back of what you lost or what could have happened or what could have been. And you begin that feeling of sorrow again. But I'm telling you, Aries, it's time for you to change that energy. And you're going to do that by having almost like an immediate reaction, positive reaction to that feeling. The moment you begin feeling depressed, sad, lonely, or just defeated in some way, form, or shape, you are going to maybe turn the music, play music with very dynamic, energetic music you like. Sing along as loud as you can, dance, even if it's just you. You need to begin doing this constantly. Every time you're feeling negative or you feel depressed, have something positive. Your favorite ice cream, your favorite movie, watch it again. your favorite book, read it again until you laugh so hard you can't even stand. Call that favorite friend that every time you call, there is laughter, giggles, and there's just such a happy, joyful time. And just let them know you're calling them because you need to hear from them. They just bring you a lot of joy when you do. This is something that you need to begin doing because you're changing the narrative of your story. Little by little, you're going to notice that this sadness and depression is going to be left behind. And every time you think about it, you're going to also think about the joyful things that you do along with it. And that is going to be where you feel this energy, and it's going to be brief. Immediately switch by that music, that dance, that special dish, begin cooking something you never done, go for that walk, plant that garden, whatever it is. Put your face towards the sun if you can, and just let that ray of sunshine like Superman and just re-energize you again. It is something that you just need to constantly do, and it's going to be a little bit of a trial and error. You're going to be one moment happy, the next minute you may feel a little down. A lot is happening in the world, and that may be affecting you as well, maybe personal issues, but whatever it is, change it so that you're not staying in that energy constantly. You need to move on. You have way too many other things now to worry. You have a lot of things coming your way that you need to be whole mentally. You need to be prepared for the amazing life that's coming for you, the amazing things you're going to begin creating. A lot of ideas. Carry a book with you with a pencil. Every time an idea pops into your head, write it down. It could be as crazy as it could be. A drawing, a sketch, put a note so that you can go back. All of those ideas you're going to have the opportunity of putting in an organized way in a place where you're going to use this also as part of what you are going to be creating or developing or doing. Some of you are going to actually be in the spotlight, and you're going to be creating. You're going to have the opportunity to, instead of being the assistant now, you get to stand in front of the show, for example, or direct the show, or whatever that may be. Some of you, if you are a writer, I feel you're having a little bit of a writer's block. It's time for you to think about what you're doing from day to day. Maybe, like I said before, listen to music, talk to people you haven't talked to in a while, visit a place you've never visited before, take a different route home, change your routine. Your routine is taking you right back to the same thing. When you change your routine, you're also going to change what you see. You're also going to let every sense is going to be enhanced. Your eyes are going to see something you haven't seen, noises, there are different scents, there are different people, there are different colors. So you change that routine, and you're going to begin opening that writer's block. Some of you, almost like you need to write a thesis, or school has become a little bit too much for you. You have a little bit of a mental block. Whatever that may be, clear the mental block by changing your routine, by doing something else. Four of Pentacles, if someone here is stressed about money, concerns about things that has to do with money, I feel the money, it may be there, but it's almost like every time the time comes, taxes come or something, you have to sit down and do it, and it's a little bit dreading. Begin to think about what can you automate. What can you automate that you no longer have to worry about all of that? Maybe the big ticket items. You have to have so much in the bank for all this, perhaps, and then you just worry about the small stuff, and it'll be easier. Begin thinking of ideas of ways that you can make things easier. Delegate. Maybe ask for help. You may need to now recruit people to help you run an empire, or run a business, or it could be use your life, but to help you until you can then pick up and be whole again. You're going for something bigger, so then your mind is to think of bigger. Somebody here needs a home office. It's time to start setting up a home office. Have office supply equipment. It's time to think like a boss. Somebody here needs to start thinking like a boss. There's no more of a page energy. There's no more of a youthful, playful energy. Now it's time to think about big money, big exchange. Your vocabulary, your way of communicating with others, you need to also kind of upgrade into that. Maybe take a class or something, because you are going to be elevating, and you're going to be talking to people who are perhaps have more education or experience than you perhaps, and you need to be able to at least be comfortable with those exchange. So just think about that. It's time to grow in that sense. You are not longer a page. You're no longer the small. Not that you were ever small, but you're no longer dealing with little money. In a sense, you're going to be dealing with bigger business decisions. 701, the 601, creativity, the public, maybe your team. Some of you are going to have your own team at work, and you're going to be collaborating with them, and you're going to be running things, and you're going to be standing out where you showcase your experience, what you know, and it's going to be extremely powerful. You're going to actually enjoy it. You're going to discover something about you that you perhaps kind of knew you had, but were never given the opportunity to showcase. And now you get to showcase that you are also not only a student, but you also a master. You can now elevate. So with that energy, do not deny yourself this opportunity. Don't think small. Don't think that you don't have it. Don't think that it's nothing for you. Don't think that you came from a small family, a small town. Your parents never did this. Anything that has to do with something along those lines. That mindset needs to be moved away. It doesn't matter. You are going to be the first one in your family, perhaps. You are the one that's meant to be. And it's okay, because the moment that you elevate, the moment that you put forth, your family will be with you, and you elevating them as well. So this is for you. Don't deny it. Don't try to give it to somebody else. Nobody else needs to do the talking in your behalf. Nobody else has to stand in the sun in your behalf. You are. And feel comfortable. Begin working in those things that you find are weaknesses. If you're having a bit of a social anxiety or problem talking or communicating or making some changes in front of people, 3 o'clock in front of people, it's time for you to work on those things little by little. Make a small progress every day, just a small progress. Whether you start talking to a stranger in the street very randomly about something simple, so that you can begin feeling comfortable talking to people that you just meet. I don't know who needs to hear that. Page of Swords. Some of you, your communication is your blockage. You are saying what you're saying, but there's other ways. And Spirit is guiding you to enhance and to find a way to communicate. Communicate with loved ones, communicate professionally, communicate as overall. Educate yourself. You are going to be playing a whole different role, and this is going to be important. Also, you're going to be communicating with new interests, new people that are they're just really a joy to be around. These individuals, they like the same things you do. They have passion for the things you do. So communication in this reading is very highlighted for you. Money is going to follow. Money is going to follow. You need to be able to communicate. You're also going to be able to communicate. I need to communicate better with someone who has an interest in you, but it seems like the communication between the two of you seems a little bit blocked. It is time to have that conversation. It is time to bring things and have a cup of coffee and sit in front of each other and just talk about, hey, are we dating? Are we not? I like you, that sort of thing. So there is an opportunity, but there is a sweetheart here in this reading. It's just very, very new, very fresh, very innocent. So this is something that you have the opportunity to nurture and take it wherever you want it to go. Right now, the overall message for you is financial stability, a new home. Some of you, bigger home. Some of you are going to this time almost like bring somebody that knows how to decorate. Your office is still very highlighted here. You need to think like a boss now, Son of Aries. The Emperor fell, 6 of Swords, and the Emperor. Well, it's very clear to this reading that you are going somewhere else. In wherever you're going, this is a major upgrade for where you've been, but this is something you've done. You work for this. Believe it or not, you work for this. Whether you call it to manifestation, whether you actively sit down every day, put the physical labor, you did this. This is something that's meant for you. You cannot longer stay where you are. It is time to go. The Emperor says, I'm here. Now you become this Emperor. You stand out. There's no longer blending in. The Lovers. See, there's somebody here that has a little bit of a crush here. A gift and a coffin. The old life that you knew is not going to be no more. Oh my goodness. Wealthy man. The old life you knew is not going to be. The neighbors, it's not going to be the same neighbors. The neighborhood, friends, the way you did things is going to now transcend. Something is changing. To be totally honest, you are really my type. You're not really my type. Okay, so you're not really my type. Yeah, you can say to somebody no because you're elevating. My alone time is precious to me, and I honestly prefer my own company. There is just this, somebody wants to be in a connection, but they don't. I'm not looking for anything real right now. See, something here feels very innocent. Let me see what it means when you have 3 roses. These cards came with the indicator in here. Well, it says 4 or more. That the person is feeling towards you are cold. Oh, the spread. So whoever you're talking to, they feel a little bit of a cold feeling when you two interact. And you don't feel that you're genuinely interested in this person. So somebody is here, and that's going to be your decision whether you decide to engage this person or not. But I see your focus not being so much on this person that is going to express some interest or that you're going to have this conversation with, but more on what's coming for you as far as your total makeover, sign of Aries. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope that you leave me a like or a comment. And I hope that the rest of the year is going very, very nicely for you. Take care, sign of Aries. Okay, sign of Leo, let's see what you have. Aries had a very beautiful reading. And let's see what message comes for you. Sign of Leo. Spirit, speak loud and clear for the sign of Leo. What they need to know right now, Spirit? What the Leo needs to know right now. Oh, Page of Cups. The Empress. Some of you are going to be receiving a very unexpected news. Oh, you don't see this coming. Somebody is going to make an announcement. There is a new family member on the way. It's going to catch you by surprise. Someone that you know, perhaps. Someone that you're close to. But somebody is just sort of making an announcement. There is an announcement. And whatever announcement they're making, whether it's a conception of a child or expecting a child, it's whatever it is, it's got to do with something that is going to be joyful. There is a playful, innocent energy to it, and it's going to grow. There's longevity, there's joy into this. This is what I'm feeling, maybe a baby, but it could be anything that is just, some of you are going to feel extremely inspirational in the next few months where you start decorating. There's going to be themes to your decoration, or just putting a pillow here, but there's going to be a theme to it. And you're going to feel extremely joyful. You're going to discover that you actually are very talented when it comes to doing a lot of home decor. Some of you are going to also begin sort of planting a garden, but there is a specific way you want to do it. Whatever you're doing, there has this very specific theme to it. Maybe just roses here, something else over here, but there's just something specific to it. And it's going to be eye-catching. Whatever it is going to attract the attention of other people. So do expect that. They're going to actually compliment you for what you're doing. You're also capturing the attention of someone who is in the position to make decisions. A supervisor, a boss, someone like that. There is also like a co-worker around you who is saying something nice about you to your boss. But despite all of that, I feel an energy around you where you don't feel that things are moving the way you hope. You have an idea, you have a plan, but you don't feel like things are moving. And yet they actually are. They just moving so slow you don't really see. The stars is here, the 10 of Cups and the Tower. With this star energy, there is a very deep desire for somebody here to make some changes in their life. Maybe find a place to live, made some different living arrangement, something that's joyful. I feel somebody's daydreaming all the time about having a place of their own, something nicer, something more comfortable, close to work. There is just something about that. But you are coming to the realization that this is going to be a lot more challenging than you originally anticipated. There is going to take more work. And some of you may think that it's not going to happen. But it is. You're going to need to make some serious self-inventory. You're going to really need to have a conversation with yourself in a sense. You can do this through meditation. And meditation helps you kind of tap into the inner part of you. Why do I say that? Because the changes that you are desiring to bring The tower keeps coming as if whenever you take a step forward, you take 3 steps back and you're not seeing the progress. But part of this is because of something that you are doing. You are not wanting to see how influential you are into this decision. Whatever you are trying to bring about, that dream, that desire, that new change, you are the primary executive of this decision. And because of something that you do, self-sabotage or whatever it is that you continue to do, you are not making the progress that you desire. And yet you continue to dream about this, you continue to desire, you continue to think about it. There is thought of, oh, well, I'm going to put this here and I'm going to put that chair there. And I feel that it may have to do with a living arrangement. It could be something else, but something that's going to bring you a sense of satisfaction and a sense of peace and security. And you think about it, you daydream about it, but yet you go right back and do something that self-sabotage that. So for some of you, the plan that you have is not set in stone. It has not been written down. There is no a day-to-day effort or work towards that particular plan or goal. So then you're going in every direction. Today, maybe you want this. Then tomorrow you change and do something else. Then you start over and then go back. It's almost like a cycle. So what Spirit is trying to tell you here? Ace of Swords. You are desiring to do this and you're coming to the realization that you're going to need help. You are coming to the realization that instead of making the progress you want, you may be digging a bigger hole for yourself. So where do you go from here? Communication, asking for help, reading, educating yourself. Some of you is almost like you need to contact a financial banker or somebody that knows about those things and ask questions, take notes, because the change that you are desiring, it is going to require something you never done. It cannot move unless you move the way you do what you do. Death is here, and the same dynamic, the same self-sabotage, and create something that is truly a plan, a project, whatever it is, that is truly going to be significant. It is going to require work. It is going to require maybe financial resources for sure, but it's going to require for you to totally change your mindset from that of someone who feels that you can do this to someone that is determined to do this. So determined that you wake up in the morning to work on this. So determined that you go to sleep and you're still working on this. This occupies your mind because you begin seeing the progress. The thing is that when you begin making this change, you're going to be joined by a universal force you've never had. It's almost like you go to the bank, there is an opportunity for you to acquire what you need at a different price. You go to the store, you start seeing little bites of opportunities to help you get what you need to get. You start seeing things align, things that don't even go together. A motorcycle and a bird, they just don't go together, but they're all going to be following your path. They're going to be opening the door. Somebody may give you a discount at the store, so now instead of you paying this amount, you pay a different amount. So guess what? Now you can have that to put it away, or you get to purchase whatever you want at a different price and you get to fix it up. It is just, those are just examples, but things like that where you feel universal bites of blessing that you gather, that you take advantage, that you see, that you are grateful for, and that will help you elevate with this Hierophant to where you want to go. Page 1. Two of Pentacles. It's going to take almost like a bird seed. I see a bird like eating the seed little by little, but it is possible to do what you are desiring. You are absolutely correct. It is meant for you. It is not just for this type of individual. It is not for these people. It is not for you to just look at it in the internet and dream about being or having or going. You are absolutely correct. You can do this too. And there is time for you to look at what is it that you want to do and begin taking those steps toward. And that's sometimes easier said than done. But you are going to need to go beyond what you know, This is a book. This is assistant, professional assistant. This is a help beyond what you already currently have. 8 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Progress is going to be made in the financial arena. You're going to experience growth in your finances again. You're going to begin feeling stable, and you're going to begin once again planning toward that goal. 9 of Swords, and where are we going here? 6 of Wands. You go from not having, feeling despair, feeling that you are failing yourself, to realizing that you can do this. You just needed to change the dynamic. Some of you are going to realize that you need to change the circle of friends that you have. For example, it's not that your friends is bad, but it's almost like your friends come every Friday and say, let's go here, and here you go. And it's almost like you're trying to save, or you're trying to do something, but you can't because you keep going back to that. So perhaps you tell your friends, listen, I this is what I'm trying to do, and I need you to, maybe can we plan something that doesn't require me to start over or expending what I already have. Something along those lines. Use that as an example, as a landmark in your situation. But whatever you're trying to create, changes, drastic changes are going to take place, but the changes need to begin in your mind and your actions. 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the King of Swords. I see you definitely talking to people, talking to family members, discussing the matter, and asking for help when it comes to creating or doing this, because I think that you are being influenced by other outside forces. No matter how hard you're trying to accomplish or do something, you're being influenced by everything else. Some of you are being influenced strongly by social media. It's almost like you see something and you click, I gotta have that. Oh, I have that. I need to have that anti-wrinkle cream. Oh, I need to have this. And it's almost like you're being influenced by external sources, that you are going to come to terms that might be where your biggest fault it is, and you're going to kind of balance that. You're going to not be so quick to follow others just because they look shiny. You're going to begin to hold yourself. You begin to focus on yourself, and instead of kind of helping somebody else become wealthy or have their dreams, you begin working towards yours and building yours. The Moon is here, quietly, secretly. It is time for you not to share everything about your money. If you get a special bonus or something in particular like that, you don't need to, nobody needs to know. That there's no need for you to keep up posting or telling people what you have or don't have. It is time for you to just kind of go within. Some of you are going to find ideas. You're going to begin sort of reading more books, doing things that you did before. And I feel like when you were a child, and not so much sort of embarking in the social arena, like staying home more or something along those lines. Let's see here. Somebody here is also in their feelings. The Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Sun. Whenever you feel a bit of a sense of loss or sense of lack of fulfillment, you're going to change that narrative. You're going to change it. And you're going to change it with a lot of things. You're going to change it with, I feel you're going to find a book, or you're going to hear something, a story. But whatever it is, whatever it is going to help you illuminate your soul, in a sense. And the light's going to shine in your soul. And when that does, you're going to sort of get out of that sort of like a little bit of a blues feeling. And once again, feel energized about life. Feel energized. And here's the Devil, Capricorn energy, 10 of Wands. You are telling somebody, no, I'm sorry, I cannot give you money this time. I cannot help you. I cannot do that for you. I don't know why there was no love messages in here. Let's see, Spirit for Leo, for love, what you need to know. Page of Pentacles, Chariot. Okay, well, I see somebody put a little bit more effort that they were before. If you complain to a sweetheart about something, they're going to try their best. I see somebody here maybe communicating, sending a text, reconnecting with somebody from the past in a change, but it's not immediately a romance. It's almost like, hey, I've been thinking about you. How are you? That sort of situation. But it sort of begins there. Where it goes from there, the universe only knows. Let's see. Mature woman. Mature about your decisions, so them well. And privileged lady. You have the opportunity to change your story. You definitely do. And it's all and the efforts and the way you handle yourself. You really know how to make me laugh. I feel like we are in each other's lives for a reason. I think we have a pretty unique connection. And let's see, what does it mean when we have all the same color? That indicate that the person feels a strong friendship connection with you. They could be your best friend or possible develop into more if red roses also show up in the reading. Let's see, let's try one more and see, maybe a red rose. Come on. Let's see, one more for Leo. Oh, will you look at that, red roses. I'm really sorry, but I can reciprocate your feelings. So even though the red rose comes in and it says they could develop into more, I feel someone is going to actually not reciprocate immediately with somebody. Somebody's mind is in their goals right now. They're not really in connections or love messages or readings, that sort of thing. They're just in their goals. Somebody wants to have something, do something significant. Time is running for somebody. I don't know what that came through. So I hope that you like this message, Sun or Leo. If it doesn't resonate today, give it some time. Thank you for your like if you did. Leave a like and a comment if you did. And I'm hoping that you have a great rest of your year. Take care. Okay, Sagittarius, you're next. Let's see. Aries reading was very, very beautiful. Leo was more about goals. But you are feeling a lot of relationship for some reason. So let's see, Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius? I don't know. When I was shuffling the card for you, I heard you're not out of the race yet. So I'm not sure what that means to you. You're not out of the race. So 3 of Pentacles and this Strength. Collaboration, for sure. But who's collaborating with you? I feel there's an individual who here that the lack of communication, the lack of collaboration, the lack of clarity between the two created this separation. Somebody here sort of walked away. Something here just did not give. And this has to do with the way this was conducted. The entire dynamic was not done correctly. But who did not do something correctly? I don't know yet. But somebody here just failed to put the effort they needed. They saw the other individual working. See, 2 other people here are working and he's just looking. They saw the other individual, but they just did not. They didn't say it. They didn't act upon something about it. Somebody did not do more than they should have. They didn't take action. And because of that, this magnificent individual just simply faded away. There were no more texts, there were no more messages, there were no more calls. And yet, despite all of that, this person is heavy, I feel, in your mind. I feel this person thinks about you, but not as heavy as you do. Now, the 5 of Swords is upside down on me, reverse. So, somebody here is finally putting this to an end. No more. I am not thinking about it. It's time to let go. It is time to let go. Whatever I lost, and I'm not getting it back. There is also the desire to perhaps try to come back to this using a whole different approach. And somebody here is almost like busting up, taking a deep breath and say, okay, finally, I'm going to tell this person what I need to tell them. But I don't know. I feel that somebody also pulls back. There is a desire to speak up, and then there is desire to come back. If I tell this person this, what's going to be this person's reaction? There's no point on it. There's no point in it. But see, the thing is that time is going by. And in the meantime, someone here is being in their head a lot, just going back and forth in circles in their mind over this individual. Then they're lost. They really lost it. This person is just, they went about to do something else with their life. The High Priestess is here, the Death. You think about each other, but someone here thinks more about the other. And I'm feeling this may be you, in a sense of perhaps what the other person just like, it's more of a casual, more of a platonic thing, because this individual did not feel that they were being given any love, or there was not going to be anything else, because someone did not say anything. Somebody didn't speak up. So where are we heading? The Tower. Yeah, something totally ended. Something totally ending. Is there an opportunity here? Okay. Maybe you can talk with this person. I see someone communicating and I see someone talking. But what's going to happen here is almost like somebody gets something off their chest. And then they just simply, once again, vanish. Two people just go their separate way. But there's a mental freedom. It's like, I finally got that out of my chest. I finally said what I needed to say. But there is that mental freedom. With that mental freedom, this person has the opportunity now to sort of start again. There's the magician, so start again. I'm not longer worried about that. I told this individual what I need to say. I ended this. Somebody here is also saying, you know what? I'm not happy in this connection. I just want to go. I want to try something else. And it's almost like the other person say, I understand. So it's the answer that the other individual expected, or maybe they thought this person was going to be upset, angry, or something. It's the complete opposite. They just sort of understand and they just go about very peacefully. Very peaceful energy here. Now, the magician is here. What are you doing next, Sign of Sagittarius? There you are. Knight of Cups, dating again, talking to people. I don't feel it's this individual. I feel that somebody is just cutting time, severing cord with somebody, and allowing themselves now to be honest when it comes to their heart. Allow themselves to call, text somebody else, online dating, go do whatever you want to do to bring romance. Somebody here is now back in the game. Back in the game. There is a cologne, perfume, a shower, who knows. And this person is feeling once again just extremely attracted. Somebody here is going to feel attracted, and I feel this is you desiring to, let's give this another chance. Let's work out. Let's change my hairstyle. Let's do something else. Let me try to attract something different and see. Let me go date someplace else. Somebody here sort of like attends a different church way far away, who knows, in another town, just to see what new people they can meet there. Something along those lines, just trying something different. But there's an energy of testing the water, feeling as if the world is again your oyster, feeling that you totally got it going on. Why not? And you are once again connecting with that part of you that you already know is extremely magnificent, a catch. Somebody feels they have everything that an individual, a good individual, desire in a relationship. They have it to offer, and the journey begins. Here's the Fool. So where are we heading with this here? The Spirit is now allowing you the opportunity to more let go and begin again. Begin with a little bit more spice. Begin with a little bit more zest. See, somebody here is also beginning a new job. Somebody here is also thinking about retiring. And when retirement comes along, just moving somewhere else or doing something else, having more freedom of their time. But there's a new journey for you, Sign of Sagittarius. The year began, and yeah, it's a new year. But personally for you, something new begins. Relationship begins. Business-wise begin. Mental clarity, emotional stability begins. You know now what you want. Some of you will be booking cruise ships, traveling, thinking about going to different places, trying new cuisine. Everything is going to put you in the path to meeting the individual you are actually meant to be. Some of you begin also perhaps taking language to speak another language, or at least have some type of fluency so that you can feel more at home or more at ease where you're going or talking to somebody. There is also an individual from a different culture that speaks a different language, where you also begin a very different shape, I feel, in connecting with this person, and you and this person will communicate better, where you're going to communicate even better than you expected. You feel that there's going to be a blockage, but it's actually not going to. Seven of Pentacles is here, and the Hangman. So where are we heading? Sign of Sagittarius, 8 of Wands. Things are looking up so much different for you in this new year, Sign of Sagittarius. There is a lot more joy. There is a lot more fun. There is a lot more colors, changing maybe your dress code or something has to do with that. Your hair, maybe just having a whole different style that when you walk in the room, people won't recognize you because this is not like you. Something about you, also the way you present yourself, it's going to be different because you feel confident. There is a lot of confidence in you and your dealings. There is a lot of confidence in your dealing, even in your job. No longer feeling that you were left behind or that somebody is better or that somebody. There's not that energy. There is now the energy of, if they can do it, so can I. If they can have it, so can I. I can do that too. I can have that person too. I can be loved by somebody too. There's just that energy. Three of Cups, a lot of friendships are going to be part of your new journey. And let's see what the Three of Swords brings here. The Hierophant. Some of you are going to experience a setback when it comes to a form of study. Maybe you have one class to finish and something happens and there is some type of delay, but something about that, a document was not sent. So be very, very careful about what you send. Some of you are actually going to have an extra expense when it comes to taxes or something along those lines you didn't see, but there's a fee or an extra expense that you're going to feel extremely a sense of betrayal in a way, because maybe you did something to upset this and yet you still didn't get what you wanted. So just keep that in mind. Documents, paperwork, whatever this is, even though it's a setback, you're still in the game, says the Hierophant. You're still there. You're still going to experience growth. You're still going to be satisfied and content with your actions, with the outcome of everything. And you're going to open a whole different door. You don't sit back anymore to mourn what you lost. You learn from it and you look to see where I'm going next, and you just begin your journey again. For Wands and the Empress. Something else, something new. There you are. If you have a home and you feel, maybe I need to rent those rooms, or maybe I need to just downsize, there's a thought there of maybe changing addresses for some reason. Somebody here is going to be changing addresses. You're going to be moving to the place where you really want it, or something along those lines. You may miss out on a home that you wanted to buy, but then another one comes along and you say, oh my God, this is just what I wanted, and I didn't thought it was available. You couldn't afford it, but you're actually going to be able to. So there is joy, because things will sort of turn around. There's a setback along your journey, but immediately something goes back and just put you back in the game. So you feel still a sense of a blessing, favor. You feel that Spirit is definitely looking out for you, but you're also calling out that type of energy into your present. Two of Swords is here, King of Pentacles. Not to worry about what you need to now come up with, not to worry about something that it requires you to perhaps give something that you already acquired for something else. And this could be, maybe you had to pay a fee, so you thought you had this money for something else and now you got to pay this fee. Something about that. Don't worry about what you are going to give in exchange for what you're getting, because you're going to get twice as more than what you gave out. Whatever, if it's energy, time, money, or resources, you're going to double up on that. Everything you do now is going to be double or nothing kind of situation. Seven of Wands is here. A lot of praises coming your way. A lot of praises, I feel, from family, friends, yourself. Your spirituality is going to be very enhanced. You're going to be visiting other cultures with other beliefs and reading about and learning and bringing a sense of peace. Meditation is very highlighted here for you. I feel you're going to discover how peaceful and wonderful that could be, and bring that into your everyday, and allowing yourself to be mentally whole, mentally clear, so that you can tackle everything. So a sense of peace or satisfaction is coming to you in your home. There is a gift too for you. Message of concern. I tell you, something is going to kind of catch you, but you're going to immediately handle it. Mature man. And the false person, just beware of that. Whoever this person is, just somebody that's jealous. I don't sense a very drastic negative energy toward in this person. It's comforting to know that we have each other support when it matters. A good friend there. I do like you, and a lot of other people too. They see if you're thinking that this person you have an interest in is admired by others, you should be concerned on how this person and you interact. That should be your focus. I don't know why I needed to tell you that. My heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. Maybe. But everyone deserves a chance of love, and you too. The person from the present, it's not the same person from the past. So I hope that you like this reading, sign of Sagittarius, and I hope that you come back. Thank you if you leave a like and a comment, and I hope the rest of the year is going amazing for you. Take care.